Y'all already know Street Fame Studio. That's what we doing, Street Fame Studio.
Yep.
And man, listen, there's a lot to talk about, but we gonna make it
Whoa.
short for y'all. We gonna give y'all the current events. And right now, y'all know what's going on, man.
Man,
Diddy.
did he do it? Did this what I don't understand, right? This what I don't understand, right? I'm hearing sex trafficking.
hmm
I'm hearing crazy exotic freak offs. I'm hearing baby oil, sores in the mouth. I'm hearing the wild shit,
Sperm from
but I'm not hearing Rico. How can somebody, one person, have a Rico charge? And last time I looked up the Rico charge, if you can, I know you Google's your best friend, but
hmm
a RICO charge
hmm
is not individual. A RICO charge consists of multiple people.
yeah.
So, what are we really trying to convict Diddy of? Is that they use the RICO charge to expose all of his other shit that he had going on? Because I can't tell you anything that they said about the RICO charge. Can you tell me?
Nah, I don't know too much about the Rico charge. I'll have to look into that. However, I do know. So Boosie talked about
Oh
this,
shit!
and a lot of people don't understand. Like what he said made sense, right?
What'd he say?
He basically said no. What he said actually made sense. What he said was he said that
Boosie making sense?
no, Boosie made sense. Let me tell
Shit.
you what Boosie said. He said basically all rappers are guilty of the same thing. If you put it in perspective of what they call in the trafficking, because he's saying when you have like these parties and stuff, right? They fly
Right.
girls in,
You know what? You right.
right?
You right.
And they pay the girls.
You right. You
So
right. You know what? And it's with their consent. It's not as though they don't know what's going on or hey, look, we flying you
yeah.
out, and bro. And I think like on a lower level, you know what I'm
hmm
saying, as we speaking as far as rappers on a lower level, like they go through this all the time. And
hmm
some of the females, they even post online how cool they are with, yeah, this nigga flew me out.
hmm
And some females even come out and say, if a nigga fly me out, we
Okay
fucking on
then.
the balcony. You know what
Okay.
I'm
Now let
saying?
me ask you this. So how would a rapper that's a billionaire like Diddy, right? How do you go about having a party, right? And getting women there without paying them or without flying them out? How would you go about doing it?
You get another bad bitch to get them to
But
come.
it's still trafficking if they call it trafficking because now you're using another person, right? So really either way you go, it's technically
It's trafficking.
it's trafficking
It's
and there's no really
trafficking.
a way around it. So unless you're just gonna let random people in, right? But do you let random people in? Now you got more problems.
Now that's the risk of them telling.
Well, not just the risk of them telling, it's just the consent thing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah.
when you fly them in, they know what they already
They
know what kind
already
of time
know.
it is.
They know.
And plus, if you heard about, let's go back to the R. Kelly situation, right?
Oh
If
shit.
you heard about somebody, right? We
Right.
we heard about R. Kelly like young girls. So why would you let your young daughter be around him? We heard that Diddy like to have freak off parties, and they've been talking about these freak off parties.
Since the
We didn't know the
90s, bro.
extent of it, but they've been talking about freak off
Yeah.
parties. They've been saying, "Oh, but Puff, his parties are wild." We've
Yeah.
been hearing that, right?
You seen the nigga, he tried to get Fab. He's like, yo, Fab, why we ain't party? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's like, man, you came to my birthday party. Nah, we ain't party, nigga. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. So the
That
reality is,
nigga knew what was up, bro. That nigga knew what
but
was
that's the
up.
reality though. That people are going to these parties knowing what it is, and they accepted it, right? Most of
Right?
them. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't know a lot about the parties. I never been to the parties. Never. I met Diddy one time backstage, but I don't know Diddy. Um, I've never really been a fan of Diddy myself, and for a lot of reasons, right? Since the whole Tupac era, I wasn't really a fan of Diddy because Tupac made you not be fans of people if he wasn't
Yeah.
fans of him. He
Yeah.
had a way about making you say, if
Fuck
he
that
said,
nigga.
okay then,
I ain't rocking
okay
with
then.
that nigga.
So
I
I've
ain't
been
rocking with that nigga.
myself. I've been not like a fan of Diddy. However, I'm gonna tell you this. The reality is, when it comes to the wrongdoing I see, it's not the trafficking, and it's not the Rico, which we know he got a lot of stuff with the Rico because I heard a lot of stuff about him. However, it's the abuse that he did to Cassidy,
Yeah.
Cassie.
Yeah.
It's the abuse part of it to me that if I was on that jury, right, we saw the video,
Yeah.
and if I was a jury and I saw that video, you
That
guilty as charged, bro.
that video is so incriminating.
That's what I'm saying.
And And please, I don't want to trigger, any females, because a lot of females go through abusive relationships, and it is that battered woman syndrome where they want to do whatever they can, one, not to get beat no more, secondly, just to please them. So I know a lot of people are conditioned to be like, if he beating her ass, why don't she just leave? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it was that easy, she would have left, because abuse doesn't start physically. It starts mentally
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. You're right.
You feel me? Like, before Cassie met Puff,
Hmm.
Cassie thought she was the most beautiful girl, because she's coming from Ryan Leslie.
Yeah.
Ryan Leslie treated that girl like a queen, gave her everything that she wanted, everything that she needed, but that wild life, that
Yeah.
wild side. Puff provided that for her.
Yeah.
So what he had to do was break her down mentally to think like, bitch, you ain't all that. You ain't even that fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see
You're
all
right.
of these bitches. So
But that's in every case though. It's always
but that's
mental.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So that's why she kind of stayed, because like she like, damn, like I really ain't shit. Like ain't nobody else gonna want me. Like Puff just smutted me out, and you know what I'm saying. Like I really don't think I'm even that nice looking. I can't even have Kid Cudi talk to me without his fucking car blowing up. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
mean, we making light of it, but
Yeah.
it starts mentally.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Before
So
physical, yeah.
before physically.
Yeah.
So once you've been defeated mentally, the physical process is just a given. It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Yeah, I got
Because
you.
now they're like, okay, I already got this bitch mentally. I can do whatever I want physically. And she gonna come back every time. Even while she was with her husband, bro. She
Mhm.
was still texting and emailing Puff saying that she wanna do a
Plus,
freak off.
I do believe it's that, and I believe that he molded her a certain way.
She was
But
19,
but
bro.
also, I believe that it's some blackmailing going on too. It was some blackmailing because we knew about Diddy, but nobody knew about the stuff.
Not
that,
the
the
extent.
stuff that she had to go and testify. The stuff that she had to go and testify in person, and even her husband on that first day.
Yeah.
You see how he was. He
Yeah.
was like, he walked out. He like, I can't even.
But that's how hard, bro. This is
But
wife, bro.
but I'm saying, to get away from the abuse, the physical, but it's also the blackmail too. It's the watch when you took this girl at 19 and you said, watch when I showed her, who they gonna believe? It's that
That's
power
real.
thing. It's that power thing.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
real.
Me or you. So when I tell him that so now I believe that he was able to do it with manipulation.
Yes.
With abuse, manipulation, which is technically abuse, but manipulation, and with blackmailing. I believe it was some blackmailing going on. Like, oh, you think he gonna tell me? I'm gonna tell them about what you.
I'm gonna tell everything.
Because if you are that person that think I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, and I know it, and here go him saying, watch when they find out what we
What
you
we
know
did.
Okay,
I
then.
watch how I smutted you out and had you
Yeah.
licking
Watch-
toes
okay,
and
then.
licking balls and
Okay,
putting
then.
semen on my nipples. Yo, this dude is wild, bro.
But that's the reality of it though.
Not, but it goes a little deeper than that in the hip hop industry, because Puff is just one of the many. I mean, and the fact that our culture.
But with me, like, that's why I go back to what I said. It's one thing to have freak off parties. I'm sure most rappers have freak off
A
parties.
lot of rappers have
And
freak-offs, bro.
not to say just rappers. Where do we get this from?
Come on, bro. The execs, the people
Epstein?
that's in, bro. No,
Donald Trump?
Epstein,
Come on, man.
fucking bro. These
Robert Kraft?
Weinstein.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. All of these motherfuckers used to have freak offs, bro. Like
It
even
really-
Hugh
Hugh Hefner,
Hefner
come on,
had
man.
fucking
Okay,
freak
then.
offs, bro.
But the reality is that what?
They white.
Okay, then. And the
They
second
white.
thing is,
They got money.
what's the third thing though? If you're gonna go with that, say that video.
Oh yeah.
That video is what changed everything for him.
Yeah.
Without that
Okay.
video,
So putting the video in perspective, right?
Mhm.
And I think what Puff was trying to do before the media got a hold of it is he was trying to hurry up, settle out in court, and kind of dismiss it and blow it under the rug.
video, bro.
But what he did was he actually shot himself in the foot prior to that, because Ray Daniels said something extremely imperative. He was like, Cassie been with this man for almost 12, 15 years. He never supported her career. He never gave her that shining light. He never put her on stage. He never brought her to the Grammys, never brought her to the Met Gala. But here it is. You get with Carisha, Young Miami, and you take this bitch on a $500,000 shopping spree.
She a
You
motherfucking
give her
city
her
girl,
own
man.
show.
Come on,
you
man.
give
Florida,
her the
stand up, man.
Grammys. You give her the Met
Shout
Gala.
out to the
You
city
got a
girls,
goddamn sign supporting
Okay,
your
then.
girl. I said,
Okay, then.
yo,
What
Puff.
Miami told you.
Yeah,
What
city
Miami-
girls
come
up
on,
like
man.
1,000, bro.
Shout out to Florida, man.
Man,
Shout out to the city
that's
girls,
how them babies
man.
get down,
Miami,
bro.
JT, they not having it.
See, New York,
They
you
been
New
try-
York
okay, then.
bitches. Y'all can't fuck with these Florida girls. I'm telling you, man. They'll have you fucked
Okay,
up.
then. And we're going to leave it at that, man, because it's just too much to talk about. Make sure y'all check out the next segment, though.
Young.